Hey folks, welcome to another daily unboxing video with yours truly, Sam Healy. Today we're going to take a look at Tiny Towns by Peter McPherson, put out by AEG. And it looks like use resources to construct buildings and build your town. Dun, dun, dun. All right, that's cool. So let's go ahead and open this puppy up. See if we can get that open. Oh, it's being tricksy. It's being false. All right, there we go. All right. So we're opening the box. And now, it looks like it's 45 minutes, 1 to 6 players, 14 plus. All right, so we have the rule book, which looks like it's pretty colorful. Huh. All right. Game end. When players' towns are completed, the game ends immediately. Remove all remaining resource cubes. In the case of a tie, player who had the fewest turns as master builder wins. So you get each empty square is worth -1 point. Players add their points for each of the buildings in their town and subtract any. Wow, I can't. Penalties. Okay, wow, that's a hard word to read upside down. To calculate their final score, the player with the most points wins. All right, so there you have it. Scoring examples. So wells, 2 wells are worth 1 point for each adjacent. Feeding thingies. All right. Then you have town hall rules. Okay, so there's a little bit of a variant. There's a solo variant as well. Then you have building clarifications. So there's that as well, and on the back. All right, so that is that. And then we have a scoring pad. So that's pretty cool. That's handy dandy. It looks like player boards. Ooh, not double-sided. Okay, well, not the end of the world, but I usually like double-sided stuff. Just having that ominous black background is usually not something I like to see. But we have a whole bunch of... Ooh, look at that bag of stuff here, man. Check that out. All right, well, let's look at this real quick. We have a whole bunch of cubes of different colors, maybe different size. They're just wooden cubes. We have different colors of houses and different buildings, I guess. So each of the different buildings, I guess, are going to be a different kind of building in your thing here. So wood, wheat, brick, glass, stone. Those are the different kinds of buildings. I'm sorry, different kinds of commodities, I guess. 8. Where's 8? Place the wooden resource cubes. That's not wooden resource cubes. Wow. Okay, here we are. Yeah. The wells, cottages, chapels, taverns, bakery, warehouse, and empty squares. So, here are your taverns. And then here are your chapels with the huge little thing right there. Huge and little used in the same sentence. Yeah, talking about the same thing. Good job, Sam. Bakeries. And then these are cottages, little houses. And these are the wells right there. So you've got all of those. And then you also have these things. What are these things? These aren't on the thing. I bet you they're barns, because that's what they look like. Or silos or something like that. So that's cool. And then you have... Wow, what is that? Oh, that's a hammer. Okay, that's cool. And a little rook. I guess you can play chess on it as well. Fortifications or something like that, to that effect. Alrighty. And then this. What is this? I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the Town Hall expansion that is in there somewhere. Nope, that's the bank. The bank, and then this is the fortress thing. And it looks like those might be used in the solo variant. All right, so that's all of that. Let's come back. We have some cards we can look through. Let's see here. Had to use the butter knife to get into the cards because they wrap them so tightly. All right, so we have, looks like different colors to start with. So these guys, boom. All right, these look like well cards. And these look like, what were these things? Bakeries. No, guess not. Market, bakery, well there is a bakery in there. All right, I wonder if you have to get these in the same configuration. Now that would be interesting if that's the case. We have these guys here, the abbey, the chapel, the cloister, and the temple. And then we've got some of these green buildings, the almshouse, the tavern, the inn, the feast hall. And then we've got, oh, these fortresses. Wow, there's a lot of them. Boom. Opali's Watch, the State Room, Fort Ironweed, Archive of the Second Age, Cathedral of Katerina, the Grove University, the Sky Baths, well that's interesting, the Silva Forums, and then you have the Grand Mausoleum of the Rodina, and then you have the Statue of the Bondmaker. Huh, interesting. You have the Architects Guild, the Shrine of the Elder Tree. That sounds cool. Barrett's Castle, the Mandris Palace, and then you have the Obelisk of the Crescent, and then you have the bank, but that's not the same thing. So you have all of these guys that are the fortress, different kinds of fortresses. That's cool. Then you have all of these different banks. You have the bank, and you have the trading post, and you have the warehouse, and then you have the factory. Then these are the barns. You have the granary, and the greenhouse, the orchard, and the farm. And then there's a cottage, which is, yeah, basically just a cottage. All right, so that's pretty neat. I like all of this. Looks good. I like the artwork on it as well. These are good-looking cards, and I like the size of the cards, too. They're not difficult to handle or anything like that. All right, so here we have, looks like resource cards, which is kind of strange. But we have different kinds of, let's see, wheat, glass, wood, brick, stone. All right, interesting. Just 3 of each. I don't know what that's for, but that's about it for Tiny Towns. I guess there'll be a review coming in the future. We'll have to see, though. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side.
Thanks for watching. Tune in every day for the Dice Tower's daily game unboxing.